But in the meantime, you can't go to a supermarket nowadays without seeing orchids in every color of the rainbow shining out at you. But how do you keep them alive? With the right tips and tricks, even the most exotic, even the most delicate orchid will be coming back for you year after year. So Malcolm, I like to think I know how to grow orchids because I've got 10 on my windowsill. How many do you look after?
1.5 million, just shy of.
I think you might know just a little bit more than me in that case.
Well, I've had a few years to practice at it at the moment. 10 years I've been growing them.
Well, how do you get them to grow to this incredible standard? I mean, they are like almost Photoshop perfect here. What do you know, you can buy them like this, but they don't often last like that. What do I need to do?
The most likely thing that you're doing to kill them off is to overwater them. That is the killer. They grow in the wilds, up in the trees. The air is all around the roots. Putting them in water, standing them in water, they die.
So you're killing them with kindness. People think that they're doing them like good by watering them.
Yeah. You only need to water Phalaenopsis once a week, if that. The best way of doing that is to drop the plant into a bowl of water for a few minutes and then let it drain out and then put it back into your bowl.
And what do you do when you get to this stage? I mean, it's looking beautiful, but this doesn't last forever.
No.
You know, you still have very healthy leaves, you still have green stems, but the flowers are just beginning to fall off. What do you do?
To make it reflower, very, very easy. If you look up the stem, there are scales. That's the top scale.
Got it.
So we can cut them off and then take it off.
And each one of these scales is basically an embryonic bunch of flowers.
That will grow out a new spike from there, and probably that second one down as well.
So that's amazing. So a plant that you're buying in the store that's full of flowers still has the potential to do not just, you know, a few months here, another few months here, and another few months here on 3 different spikes.
Yes.
You get them a whole year of flowers.
That's it.
The only other thing you could possibly need to do with the orchid is repotting, right?
This one you can see starting to have a lot of roots out the top. So this one I would repot.
Is that your signal when they start like filling the pot and coming out?
Don't worry if the old bark drops out. What we will do is to go into a slightly bigger pot, put all the roots in.
Yeah. And it is important to use bark specialist orchid compost,
it's
not
got
regular
to be in the
potting
bark,
compost.
because, as I say, compost itself, no air spaces, holds the water, kills the roots.
Yeah. The bark is essentially just something to prop it up, really,
Yeah,
and
that's all it
contain
is.
tiny amounts of moisture.
Just anchorage more than anything else. So that's
Look at that!
all there is to it.
Even I can do that. So this is possibly the easiest plant I can think of to pot up, to take care of in general. Far simpler than a geranium and so much more exotic.
Yes. Long-lasting plant, long-lasting flowers, thrives on neglect.
Treat it mean, keep it keen. That's my kind of gardening.
Precisely.